try to do not fumble. That works. That's how every diagnose work. Anyway, hi, my name is Rolf, and I don't know what would happen if Vision were to be run on a Windows 95. So, not functioning at all. And just as a Windows 95, I was born in 1995. Or created was born. And it is interesting because the thing I remember about growing up is that we had a Win95, and the day we got it was back in the 20th of May, 1998. I remember this day very much because I didn't really like the way the PC showed it. So it took my dad 5 minutes to explain to us that this new wondrous machine is amazing. You can use it to go on the internet at an entire 1 megabit per second.
Woo!
That is interesting because that's still some of the best internet I can even remember. And while I was on it, nobody could use the phone. It was a silent time. And it took my dad 5 minutes to explain this. It took me 5 minutes to alter one thing in our PC. And that was the date. It was no longer 20th of May 1998. It was now 20/05/2050. We went 52 years into the future, way beyond Y2K. That made the PC get an aneurysm and crash. Because every license had gone out. My uncle, who worked in IT up at Sandsli at the time, spent 5 weeks figuring out what the fuck I just did. This was before we had the good old search engines such as Google. So you had to ask people. And it took time to get answers. He got that machine cleared out from 3 departments, came back and just said, I'm sorry. I have ordered you a new PC because this one we can't fix this right now. Because something internally here is changed, and no idea how. My dad just looked at them. The kid. How long time did he use again? Well, we're just talking about the new things. Enough time then. Then he did a smart thing. Put me on top of a chair, facing the computer. So, tell me, what did you do? What did I do? Well, this, bloop, and it was back to 1998. I've never seen an IT expert so defeated. He spent 5 weeks figuring out what this 3-year-old kid did. I spent 5 seconds fixing it. That just, and once again, proves how the younger generations will learn technology way faster than the older one. Even though they are the same age as a PC3. But as time has gone by, I realized that I, like in Win95, has long since not gotten the right updates. Like for instance, I have not been able to develop social skills, I have not been able to work faster with time, multitasking, running faster, not crashing, not blue screening, and essentially these small hiccups. I did discover, however, that I recently got a new antivirus update, and I've never had that fast internet before. A friend of mine told me that he can hear Bill more and more these days. I was stuck with Hillary for a long time. Speaking of the vaccine, there's a new variant out these days, the Danish one. Symptoms may include visual impairment, speech impairment, dyscalculia, and cognitive dysfunction. No wait, that is just being Danish. And I do not like the fact that the Danish may come here again. We were under there for 400 years, and honestly, I've never met a day I want to be on for more than 5 minutes. 400 years, Jesus Christ, I'm autistic, but that is way beyond me. But the thing is, I can't drink alcohol. And last time I was here, they didn't want to give me coffee, so I asked for hot water instead, and I brought my own. And now, just measuring.
Okay.
A bit more. There we go.
Half to can.
Yeah, something like that.
Yep.
This is now 0.8 liters of, I will call this a liquid black hole. If anything goes in here, it will just go, ah! And never be seen again. So just like with the Italian mob. And the thing is that I need a lot of coffee because of some medication that I am on. Wellbutrin retard.
What?
This medication was given to somebody with autism. So apparently I need supplements to be as retard as the rest of you. And on it, there are some fun side effects, as all medication have, featuring such things as visual impairment, or 3 goggles, cognitive functioning, restless leg syndrome, irritability, suicidal tendencies, and or improvements, or improvement until it has been improved enough. Wait, so you want to give me suicidal tendencies and then improve those until, of course I'll be improved, I'll be dead. And the thing with these is that they may cause me a bit of dizziness, tiredness, well, coffee helps. Wait. Oh, I was not supposed to dissolve them in liquid. Well, here we go. And I think the only thing that I had a problem with this medication is that, well, max dose in Norway is 450 milligram. I'm now on way over 900 and I still can't figure out people. I have to chew this.
Eat with a spoon.
When I have to chew coffee, I think that's a sign that I need more coffee, or at least water. I don't have a drinking problem. I have a problem drinking. I have to eat that. Speaking of eating, I have an eating disorder joke. It's a bit hard to swallow. I got tested for eating disorders the other day. That was the weirdest buffet I've ever been on. I devoured 5 a day, as I said. Tourette, autism, ADHD, depression and anxiety. Oh, fucking ta-da! But apparently 5 a day wasn't with mental illnesses, it's fruit and vegetables. Isn't autism close enough? And to finish today, I'm just going to show you a bit of difference between me and my dad when it comes to how good we are with technology. I managed to screw up our computer and give it an aneurysm within 5 seconds. He couldn't play a video game for his life. Yet, about last year, I think it was December, right before Christmas. He got to stage 4 in leukemia. And honestly, that was a speedrun of dimensions. I hadn't heard from him in years, and suddenly he'd gotten there. And he was always obsessed with diets as well. And he finally found one that helped him a lot. And he was unrecognizable after. Oh, what's that called again? Oh yeah, cremation. after which he was just blowing in the wind.